What is this mystery tool found in an old farmland in New Milford, Connecticut? It's made of metal, it says patented May 1895, and the center space is about the size of a nickel extended into an oval. I took it to an antique dealer who looked at the kind up close and noticed that they were not for slicing, as they had no edge on them. He also said it's too delicate for something as hard as a nut. Any ideas? It's a rare Victor raisin seeder, sold by the Specialty Supply Company in Springfield, Massachusetts, and the original price was 25 cents. It was designed by Charles M. Fowler of Springfield, Massachusetts, and patented on May 7th of 1895. The bed, the solid bottom part with the two ridges, is slightly concave to help the raisins stay in place. The spacing between the wires is slightly less than the size of the seeds. When you press down on the handle, the wires will bend slightly around the seeds, and the seeds will pop through. The seeds then stay on top of the wires, leaving the now seedless raisins on the bed. Lifting up the handle will then toss the seeds away, after which you can easily grab or slide off your newly seedless raisins and put more gross seeded raisins on to start the process again. What is this tool I found in an old toolbox that was used to repair antique gas engine tractors? I have no idea what it was used for. It's about 5 inches when fully closed, and it's sitting on a paper towel, standard size. It's hefty, I would say. It weighs 2 pounds with no tool marks, no maker's mark, and no serial number. Any ideas about its use? It's a Knowlson leaf spring spreader, made by the Spring Leaf Lubricator Company in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and patented on June 8, 1915. It was designed to safely and evenly apply force to separate the tensioned spring leaves, which are otherwise tightly clamped together, so you can put oil between them. What is this old tool I found in a barn? The chain can be hooked into the 2 hooks on the head, which are spring-loaded, and the big hook on the long chain is square. There are 3 holes on the bottom of the head, maybe for a pin. Could this have been used in the timber or railroad business? It's a cast iron wire fence stretcher, designed to tension wire fencing. It was patented by Edward C. Lott on February 8, 1898, and manufactured by the I.L. Elwood Manufacturing Company of DeKalb, Illinois. This stretcher was instrumental in efficiently installing and maintaining wire fences during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. It features a chain walker mechanism, which allows for incremental tensioning of wire fencing. By alternately swinging the lever and repositioning the hooks, the wire can be tightened effectively. What is this incomplete stationary medium-heavy machine found in a barn in the southeast of Germany? Approximately 1.5 meters high, it's made of massive steel material, presumably cast steel. I tried to find something about it by reverse image search. The closest thing so far was a machine for machining ball bearings. I interpret the levers on the side as for machining some parts, but the fact that flanged parts are obviously missing makes it really difficult to guess the original purpose. Any ideas? It's a mid-20th century Vollmer saw blade grinder, a precision machine tool designed specifically for sharpening and maintaining saw blades, especially circular saw blades and bandsaws used in wood, metal, or composite material cutting. Vollmer is a German company renowned for producing high-end sharpening machines and automation solutions for the tool and saw manufacturing industry. What is this clip-like thing found with an old sewing machine? I found this with my Nana's old Singer sewing machine from 1928. It's made of metal and is about the length of the palm of my hand. It was stored with a bunch of spare needles and presser feet, if that helps at all. It seems to have some kind of ruler on the top of it. The bottom metal piece has a sticky-up bit that meets with a groove on the middle metal piece. Any help to identify would be great. It's the sliding gauge of a 1950s Singer Tucker attachment, a sewing machine accessory designed to create evenly spaced tucks in fabric, and marks the location of the next one. It ensures each tuck is the same width and distance from the next, which is very difficult to do manually. It was developed for Singer sewing machines, but can often be used on other compatible models as well. What is this 12-inch tall cylindrical glass vessel with a glass floating insert and a rubber nubby thing found in the kitchen? It has an engraving along the bottom that says "High Wave Patent Pending." Mom says she received this as a wedding gift in 1961, but never used it and doesn't know what it is. It has a small spout, the glass insert is not a tight fit, and it seems like it would float. What is the purpose of this? It's a wine decanter, but I can't find it on Highwave's current website, so it must be out of production. The float blocks almost all of the air from the wine to keep it fresh longer, maybe days or even past a week later. There's also a float-to design that includes an aerator and tasting glass. Highwave has only been in existence since 1983, so she must be misremembering where she got it. What is this machine I found in my school attic? Probably from the early 1900s. The school opened in 1890 and was run by nuns for a while as an operational convent. About 3 feet tall, probably. I only got a view from a few yards away in the dark, and it looks like there are also some metal spikes on it. Google thinks it's a spinning wheel, but all the pictures it pulled up are a lot narrower, and I don't see the spikes or the extra table space at the end on those. I know there used to be astronomy classes out on the roof in the early 1900s, but I don't know if this thing would be that old. Any idea what this is? This is a hair picker from the early 1900s. It was used to fluff the horsehair used in historic seat cushions and mattresses. Mattresses might have been taken apart every 2 to 3 years, fluffed with a hair picker, and then reassembled. It was also used to remove unwanted materials from hair before it was stuffed. What is this silver serving utensil? I bought it at an antique shop, and no one there knew what it was designed to serve. Around 6 inches long heart-shaped scoop with a heart-shaped hole pattern. Any help would be amazing. It's a Spartan pattern nut spoon, a collectible piece of American silverware, crafted by the Baker Manchester Silver Company in the late 19th century. Introduced in 1898, the Spartan pattern is known for its elegant design and fine craftsmanship. What was the purpose of this old tool? You can squeeze the 2 wooden handles together, bringing the tines together, but there's not much angle between the tines of the 2 arms when fully squeezed. I tried using it for grilling sausage, but it didn't work so well. Perhaps using it for hamburger patties would be better. Any ideas? Please let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.